a certain extent, I think it was a good idea to involve obviously the SmackDown people, because there is only so many guys that you have on Raw that would have felt okay to be in the tournament, you know, because it very easily could have been the most random dudes in there, and then we would have been like, okay, why were they in there? Because they clearly weren't going to win. So at least at this point, there's really no one in here that I was like, oh, they really shouldn't have been in this, you know. Even if you didn't feel like they were going to win, they didn't really feel like there was someone standing out that was just thrown into the mix for no reason. But I feel like incorporating the SmackDown roster too kind of is still pushing the whole idea of why they introduced the championship to begin with, and still kind of, it's almost still like taking a jab at Roman. You know what I mean? That like, yeah. So it's like, okay, so there are guys that are on SmackDown that are still unhappy that you're the champion and that they can't even get a shot at you. So they're willing to enter this tournament to move just so they have a shot at the title. And so I kind of like that, because obviously that was a huge part of what Triple H did when he introduced the title originally. It was taking big jabs at Roman and kind of Vince, depending on how you viewed things. That was just my interpretation. But I feel like that plays into it as well. And I think I kind of like that, actually, because I think that we need to see some sort of like generalized frustration in a way from some of the superstars, because there's plenty of them that haven't had a chance at Roman. Maybe they would never have a shot at Roman at winning, which is fine, but it is kind of nice to see that like the brand is kind of joining forces to be like, yeah, no, like this isn't okay. We also want to have a shot at the championship, and being the first champion of this new world heavyweight title actually means something. And so I think that is pretty cool.